Yes, run fans, welcome back to Light It Up with me, Sam. You join me on another Saturday morning and we are at East Grinstead Parkrun. I did a half marathon last weekend and my legs are feeling a little bit sore. I was going to do tailgate today and try and go a little bit faster, but today we're taking it nice and easy on the trails and seeing where we go. I love this parkrun. There's like, I don't know, about 50 people at the moment on the lining up. The briefing's happening, it's 8:52. So it's just going to be a nice fun one. I'm going to go nice and easy, but I'm going to see if I can still get some racing done. And again, I don't care if you think racing's allowed at parkrun or not, but in my head it is. And as long as I'm not getting in anyone's way or harming anyone, then that's fine as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I'm excited to do this. It's very hilly. It's getting very hot already. I'm in the vest. I look like an absolute twat, if I'm honest, because I should be doing like a 18-minute and I'm going to be doing a lot slower than that. But hey, you can wear what you like. That's what I say. And I'm wearing this stuff. So people are already staring at me thinking I'm still a twat by filming myself on a field. And let's see how it goes. Quick shout out. Thank you so much to everyone who watched the last one. It's had like 10,000 views, which is pretty amazing. I absolutely love that. When I looked though, about 30% of the people were subscribers and 70% were not subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please give it a go. You can always unsubscribe. It won't hurt my feelings. I've got loads more park runs. I've got Snowdon Trail Marathon coming up, Copenhagen Half Marathon, Brighton Marathon next year, and loads more. So check it out. What's the harm in it? Right, let's see what we can do. Yeah! Yes, run fans. Welcome back. As I said, we're at East Grinstead Parkrun today. We're not going mega crazy because we've got Snowdon in under 3 weeks now. And I'm not going to lie, I am shit myself. I've not done anywhere near enough training. My hip is still not at 100%. But we're still going to go and we're going to make it round. And the aim for that is to not end up injured again. So if I've got to walk through the Welsh valleys and the Welsh hills, then I will. But we're going to go and we're going to make that video. But to matters at hand today, East Grinstead Parkrun. It's nice and hilly. We're going to take it easy, but we're still going to race. And ladies and gentlemen, I've invented what I think is a fantastic parkrun game that everyone can play. Let me introduce you to Parkrun Pursuit. The aim of the game is very simple. You take the milestone t-shirts, your 25, your 50, your 100, your 250, and your big boy, your 500. And the aim of the game is how many people can you overtake in that time. Start at the back and see how many milestone t-shirts you can pursue and take down. 1 point for a 25, 2 points for a 50, 5 for 100, 10 for 250, and 20 for the mother load, the 500. Let's see how many I can take and how many places I can gain at this hilly, nasty, and very hot parkrun. Let's go! Starting off in 80th place, and straight away we have got a 50. Can we get past it straight away? And yes, we can. It's 2 points in the bank straight away. We haven't even hit 20 meters yet, and we're already on the scoreboard. We love to see it. In the bottom right hand corner, we've got the course map, and the arrows show that that's the highest point of the course, and the down arrows show that's the lowest point of the course. So all the time we're heading east on the map, we're basically heading down, and all the time you're heading west on the map, we're heading up. The elevation is pretty brutal on this course, but is an absolute beauty. Oh, 25 has just come past us. Maybe we'll see if we can get those points. They're a bit lower, but they're still points for us to be taking. It's 78th place now. And the aim of the game is to keep it nice and steady during this run. I've done it before. I came fourth the last time I did this run, and I filmed it, and my camera didn't work, and I was absolutely gutted. One of my first videos that I did. East Grinstead is amazing in winter. It's proper muddy. You have people in spikes, football boots, the lot, because trainers just don't cut it. But I thought it'd be a really nice one to do today. Look at this green scenery. I love a trail park run, especially if you're not trying to go super fast. It keeps it nice and pleasant to be running around. It's a really beautiful community park run as well. About 120 people did it today, so we started very far at the back, and that's totally fine. I'm easing my way into it, making sure that I'm not hurting my injury and it's still in that recovery phase. Bang! 5 points. There was 100 t-shirt that we just overtook on the right hand side. Obviously, this is all in jest, all having some fun, but as far as I'm concerned, you can race who you like as long as you're not harming anyone. And what do I see there? A 250? Come to Papa. 10 points in the bag. We're now at a 17-point total, and we're only 2 minutes into this parkrun. I'm absolutely loving it. But as I was saying, it's all good fun. I'm not harming anyone, and it just makes it a bit more enjoyable for me to be running, having some different goals and things to be doing whilst I'm out on a Saturday, getting some exercise in. So if you don't like it, tough. Don't watch, it's totally fine. I won't be offended. But hopefully it brings some people some light entertainment whilst you're doing the washing up or whatever else you do when you watch YouTube. Right, we've got 25. That's the one that came past at the very beginning. It's worth 1 point. They all still count. All these people, a massive congrats to them for getting in. 25 parkruns is a massive achievement. That's nearly half the year doing parkruns. So don't even get me started on the people that are wearing 500 t-shirts. That is absolutely incredible. So kudos to you. Thank you for wearing the t-shirts because it gives me something to make a video about. There we go. Another point. We're up to 58th place. Oh, what do we have here? It's a 500. It's the blue whale. We take it. 20 points. We're up to 38 points. Now, I've never done this before, so I don't know what a good score is, but it's good to set the standard, and you too can see how many points you can get as you're running along. Maybe you get double points if you're wearing a 500 t-shirt yourself, or 1.5 points if you're in a 250. We'll have to work out the all the intricacies in the comments below. So let me know if you want to add to the game or if you've got any ideas as well. So we're at the lowest point of the course, as you can see, and we're going to be climbing up. East Grinstead does one small loop around the bottom field, and then you do 2 big loops where you hit the big hill and then come all the way down through the woods. The GPS is quite inaccurate because you go through the woods 2 to 4 times depending on what you count as woods. Like this, for example, is not too bad, whereas there is a proper wooded section. So the course does run short on watches, but is absolutely accurate, I am sure. As we're climbing up this bit, it's single file. I'm not going to be barging past people. I'm just chilling out, having a nice time. Although my heart rate does tell a bit of a fib to what I'm saying, because yeah, that's almost towards my threshold, but I've not been running that much. It's hot, it's hilly, it's definitely going to be high, but I'm definitely running within myself today, making sure that I'm looking after myself. Now, as we come around the corner, we get a bit of an intruder here. This guy comes straight through. He's in full parkrun merch, so from now on, he is going to be known as Merch Man. Very nice gentleman. And I let him go, but I make a note of that because he's running at the sort of pace I want to be going at. And again, I'm thinking about video content. Chasing him down, having a good time is also really good fun for me. So I'm going to latch on to him and see where we can go with this. Through that first kilometre, it's a 5:43, not bad at all. Just like Hove last week, taking it pretty chilled, easing my way into it. I'm feeling really, really good, and this is the danger of parkruns. Like I've done in the past, I feel great. I then get a bit ahead of myself and go for it. So I'm running within myself, and this course is perfect for that. So we're going to do one more loop. This is where we started just 1 kilometre ago. We're going to loop back round, and then we go onto the big second loop. Merchman is just ahead. Sadly, blue t-shirt man just here doesn't have a 500 written on it, so it's not 20 points for me. But we are slowly making our way through the field whilst running on a field. Well, 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 another blue whale. We're coming down to, this is the very, very lowest point of the course. You can see as you turn, it's then all uphill for pretty much 1.5 kilometres to 2 kilometres. And this makes it, as I was running around, this made it really fun to look ahead, see who is there, and slowly pick people off as we come through another 20 points. We're on to 58 points. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of this game and if you're going to play it as well. One thing that I was thinking while I was running around is when it's dry, there's so many lines to be taken on this course. There's like a path down the bottom left that you can see there. There's also the path that parkrunners take, and there's only stakes, so I think there is a possibility to run quite a lot further and maybe a little bit shorter on this course as well as we approach a 50 shirt. I'm suddenly so aware of all these milestone shirts we go through. It's not 20 points, it's 2 points, but absolute respect to that guy. 50 parkruns. I'm approaching my 50th parkrun, I think. I don't know what I'm on. In the 40s maybe? Or maybe I just did 25. I don't know. I'll have to check. But respect to him for that. So we're going to go through the woods and then we're going to start on the loop proper in a second. Into the woods we go then, and through that second kilometre it's had quite a bit more climbing because we've started on that second loop, and it's a 5:14. I'm very, very pleased with that. Anything around fives around this course is absolutely amazing. When I did my last one where I came fourth, I think I did like a 21 minute, which was all out. Super happy with that. I then ran a sub 20 very soon after. Someone did a 17-minute something round here the week before this, which is absolutely lightning fast. Very, very much respected to that person. As we see Merchman just ahead, I'm keeping him in check. I'm not chasing after him because as far as I'm concerned, he may well speed up and get faster and faster, and I don't want to be pushing myself too far. So I'm keeping it nice and easy. And if he comes to me, he comes to me, and if not, so, you know, laissez-faire, whatever the French is for what will be, will be. Now, this is called the hill. This is the big steep part. Keep an eye on the slope on the top right-hand corner. As we go past the sign, I make sure to look at it. It says that hill. And I've got to say, my all-time favourite marshal of all the park runs I've done so far is at the top of this. Every single time I've been here, she's screamed, shouted, encouraged. She's always got something positive to say, and I absolutely love it. And you can see in my effort, I'm tracking down Merchman because I want to impress this lady at the top. I always like to say something, I try and say something funny, but I'm probably too knackered. 180 beats per minute. As you can see, I told her I was going to wear some nice aftershave or something. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But look at that heart rate. I'm absolutely banging off the limiter nearly. My max heart rate's about 200. So anything near 190 is I'm definitely pushing, and I'm at 5:19 pace, so well above my normal threshold pace. I've run a marathon at 4:30 pace, let alone anything much shorter than that. But the heart rate is what the heart rate is. It's very hot, it's very hilly. I've not run that much, and I'm locked into this one-on-one battle now with Merchman, and he doesn't even know it. Maybe he's aware that he's got someone following him as he goes through, because we're up to 35th now as this guy comes through. I looked at his I was looking around and saw this guy Strava later on. He was very much late to the party today, and I was not going to chase him down. He did a very good race indeed. So yeah, we're at the top now, and now it's all downhill, as you can see in the slope, -8, -9%. Down through the woods again, and then we do one more loop, and then it's done. And it keeps it super interesting, this, because it's one small loop and then two big loops. There's always something going on, always marshals cheering you on, and something always happening. So yeah, highly recommend this hidden gem of a parkrun. Approaching the 3rd kilometre now, and as you can see, Merchman has got away from me. I've been very cautious going downhill, but we're still in with a 5:08 3rd kilometre. Like I said, anything close to 5 I'm absolutely happy with. I do find that I've got very long legs, and going downhill I'm always quite cautious because it's quite big strides I'm taking. I think I need to practice my downhill skills, whereas uphill I'm often much faster than people of a similar speed to me, whereas the downhill, that's where they pull away. I need to be a bit more daring. But after my exploits in Zurich, where I tore my hip flexor, I'm being a little bit more cautious, especially on these first park runs back on the hills. So let's see if we can track him down on the uphill section of this loop. 3.8 kilometers in, and we're getting to the business end of this race, and it is all uphill from this section, as you can see, before we then hit the downhill for the very finish. But as we come through the woods, I need to get past Blue Shirt Man here, and I decide, because there's a lot of single track after this, I decide to do a cheeky little overtake round the outside. Hopefully he doesn't mind, cutting through the apex, get to the apex first, and it's all yours, Verstappen style. And we're right behind Merchman, and what do we see but another milestone shirt? Can we take that, and then can we take Merchman on for the finish? Climbing up the hill then once more, and for the final time, I'm right on Merchman's heels. I don't want to go past him, I don't want to push too hard. 5th kilometre in 5:09, and 100 milestone t-shirt man is going to be my next victim by the looks of it, unless he puts a big push in up the hill and breaks me. But through the single track, using my mountain bike skills to navigate that nicely, and then we're going to do a big push up the hill, get on the hills, and then we're going to see what we have in store for the big finish. Going up the hill one more time, seeing my favourite Marshall. It's 5 points for the 100 t-shirt. We're on 70 points total as we start that climb. And as you can see, I start reeling him in here, but I don't want to get ahead. I don't want to show my cards too soon. He might be completely unaware, but in my head, I'm practicing for the day when I am doing a proper official race, and it does matter as much as fun runs and things like that matter. And I want to try and hone my craft, and I'm using Parkrun for that. As I said, it's all fun and games. I get ahead of him ever so slightly, but I'm just on his shoulder now because I want to make sure. Having a good chat, checking to see how he is as well, making friends with him. And we've got some 50 t-shirts and a lady ahead of us as well that for both of us we're going to try and track. We're in 30th place. Just how low can we get? Can we break in to the 20s? Can we go 25? Can we even go into the teens? I don't know. But we haven't got very far, so I've better start making my moves. As you can see, that pace is picking up. After that hard hill, the heart rate's gone right up again, but we're dropping into the 439s. Merchman is starting to reel in his own victims, and I'm just following in his wake, letting him do all the hard work, letting him pace me to this finish, and then maybe, just maybe, I'm going to pip him across the line in true mean man style. But hey, that's the game. Right, last 600 meters then, and we're going to follow it in all the way to the finish. It's all downhill from here, apart from a tiny bit at the very end because the finish line is slightly uphill. So we go through this Parkrun 50 man. That is another 2 points. Thank you very much. We're up to 72 points. I'm very happy with that score. I'm staying on Merchman's shoulders. I'm aware that this is a sharp, steep downhill section, so I'm making sure that I'm on his heels and I'm with him all the way. I don't want to give him too much room. He still breaks out a little bit of a gap there. He's definitely picking up. Look at that pace. We're at 4:13, 4:12, 4:10. We're dropping into the sub fours nearly. It's feeling really natural. I'm really enjoying it. I'm in my trail shoes. I'm not in my Evo SLs. I did think about wearing those today, but I kept with my trail shoes. Good practice for Snowdon. The heart rate is way higher than it normally is. Even when I'm going for sub 20s, it's probably below 180 until the very, very finish as we approach our second Parkrun 50 man. Through the woods we go. And we're getting very, very close. Merchman decides to take him. I'm just following through. He does look over his shoulder from what I can remember, so I can try and get through the corner. Very kind of him. He could have easily just blocked me off there. 74 points. That's two extra. He could have easily blocked me off there and taken the racing line, but he was very polite. He let me through. And I'm just biding my time now. I don't know if Merchman is going to start to really kick or if he's just running in nice and easy, or if he's at his absolute max. I didn't pick up that he was at his absolute max. He seems to be running pretty easy. So as we go through, say thank you to the Marshal one more time. Thank you again to all the people that come out and volunteer. And here I go. I put a little kick in. I thought I'd go a little bit early. I wanted to get a bit of a stride in. Let's have a look at the pace. Can we break into the threes, or is that going to be a bit much as we head uphill for the final section? And is he going to be able to get us? 4:10. I decide to not look around. Into the threes we go. We've got about 100 miles? About 100 meters to go. That third mile in an 8:02. We're at 3:45 pace. Really happy with that. It didn't feel like I was going that fast, but yeah, really, really pleased to see that. He didn't kick with me. He let me have it. That 5th kilometer was a 4:44 as we come through the finish. Couldn't quite get that last gentleman there, but couldn't be happier with that. Not injured. Total Parkrun Pursuit 74, 54 overtakes. Let me know what you think of that. Can you play it this weekend? I'm going to be doing it in my head. The mental maths might be a bit much, especially if you're overtaking lots and lots of people, but it's something to do. As you can see, I am absolutely boiling hot, cheering on those final guys, doing a really big push and having their own races. Thank you so much to everyone that has supported the channel, watching the videos, and liked, subscribed, all that other jazz. Really, really appreciate it. I really enjoyed this one. And I enjoyed making this video too. Trying to find ways to make things interesting where it's not just going for a PB or anything like that is really important. So yeah, cheers for watching. Catch you later. Yeah. Oh my days. That was very hot and very hilly. Felt nice though. It's just, yeah, the course is brilliant because it's always changing. You're always doing something different. It's not just an up and back like you get in local ones that are maybe faster, obviously, But it's not always about speed at parkrun. It's about personal best around the course and just having a good time. So yeah, that was a real challenge though. But good, that's good. That's the sort of training I need to do, where I'm trying to take it easy, but the course makes me sort of push a bit harder without pushing my legs too hard. It's a good racing at the end and during it. So hopefully I'll make for a good video. Like I said, please do subscribe to the channel if you're watching this and you haven't. And if you are subscribed, please like it, because that sends it out to more run fans who might be interested in my drivel, mediocre running and injury woes. Right, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I genuinely really do appreciate it. Snowdon's coming soon. I will not let this injury stop me. It's going to be hard though, but we will make it. Come on. Right, peace.